Welcome, my friends, to Tastes from the Road, the show where I cook my favorite dishes from my travels around the world. Today we're checking out an amazing Albanian cheese hot pot called Fergese Tirane. This is a dish you can find at any traditional restaurant around the country, and is the perfect thing to warm you up on a cold day. In Albania, this is so popular you can find it in pre-made jars like this. But hey, we're chefs, so let's take it on. For this recipe, you're going to need 2 tomatoes, 4 red peppers, 1 yellow onion, 2 cloves of garlic, 400 grams of salted ricotta or feta cheese, and salt and black pepper to taste. Don't forget a good country loaf of bread to go along with it. The recipe actually comes from the capital of Albania, Tirana, and if you're brave enough, you can go super local and put roasted liver inside as well. So first we start cutting the onion into a dice. This onion was especially strong, so avoid cutting yourself as you're crying through the pain. Once you finish your oniony pile, we can grab some fresh heirloom tomatoes. I found these in a local market and they looked awesome. You can always substitute these for canned tomato puree, but it's really your call. The Albanians called for real tomatoes, so here we are. The dice should match the size of your onions, but these will break down in the pan, so don't worry about being too fine. Next, you're going to start chopping your red peppers. Just make sure to cut off the top and remove all those seeds. Cut into 1-inch rings. These are the star of the dish, so try to find some good in-season peppers. You can also add spicy chili peppers if you want to take it up to another level. Lastly, our mise en place calls for some chopped garlic, so chop away. Now that our veggies are cut up, we can head over to the pan on medium-high heat. You'll want to start with a good swig of olive or neutral flavored oil, and add in your onions. Cook them here until they grab a little bit of color, and stop assaulting your eyes, maybe about 3 minutes. Once a bit golden, take them out of the pan, and get that thing ready for the next vegetable. Again, another nice pour of oil. You're going to want to semi-fry these peppers, so don't be skimpy. Add in the peppers and toast them on high heat until they develop a nice color and aroma. Pull them off the heat before they lose all their texture, about 5 minutes. Now the time has come to build our dish. In an empty pan once again, we can go directly in with the tomatoes. The heat is going to break them down into a nice toasty sauce, perfect for adding sweetness and vibrancy to this otherwise fatty dish. Add some salt and pepper to taste, then add the garlic. The tomatoes will lose a lot of their liquid through the process, so carry on until you swipe the bottom and see the pan, like Moses parting the Red Sea, a tasty sea in this case. Now you can add the peppers back in and continue to cook off that liquid. Your house is going to start smelling really good. Enjoy it. Add the onions back in and have the veggies quickly get to know each other before heading over to the cheese. Toss in all 400 grams of your cheese directly into the pan and turn it down to medium. For 1 to 2 minutes, stir in the cheese until it breaks up fully and your sauce transforms from a deep red to a light pink. It should significantly thicken up and turn from a sauce more into a strange chemical compound, both a liquid and a solid, a true Albanian mystery. The last step of the dish is to take it off the heat and transfer it into a small pot for baking. The Albanians use homemade terracotta traditionally, but any pan will do. Once you manage to get it in there and edit out the massive spillage that occurred, you'll be rewarded with a nice looking final product ready for the oven. The oven should be preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius, and you should leave it in there until you see some browning on top and the cheese tightens up a bit. As you're baking, you have time to slice your bread. At long last, your Fergese Tirane is finally ready to be eaten. Give it 10 minutes out of the oven to dig in, or you'll severely destroy the inside of your mouth. A true rookie move for Albanians. They always say, don't burn your mouth on the Fergese. It's an old traditional riddle, or maybe not, who knows. Now, there's nothing left to do but try it. Well, hey, that's just like what I had at the restaurants here. It's rich, creamy, and the peppers give it nice sweetness and roasted flavor. It's filling, but also super eatable, and a great thing to share with friends. Could it be something Albanians share while watching the big soccer game on TV? Probably not, but hey, who knows? I'm not Albanian.